Hello, I'm Salaya, and welcome to another episode of Workers and Resources, Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. And in this one, we are going to try to overhaul this warehouse thing because I actually had no idea that trains cannot be loaded directly from here. It never says so. It has some kind of, let's say, railroad through it, so I thought it could, but it can't. I was thinking about placing the cargo bus station over here, cargo train station over here, but we have to break lots of things before we do that. So we have to break this. We had here one switch that went to the 3 different sides, and also one thing passing by here. This is going to be like a big job. So let's try to demolish all that and try to build it up again. So one was going from here, okay, probably was going to here, okay. And now let's break this down as well. Unfortunately, this thing too, this road, lots of things. This, okay, and try to overhaul this land. Doesn't seem like an easy piece of the thing to do. Let's not use rules. Let's use our own workforce. This is going to require lots of skill and lots of wisdom to, let's say, squeeze it in here. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do that, but what is on fire now? Oh my god, we have some kind of problems like... Okay, well, this is probably not going to be a big deal for a fire brigade. Yeah, probably they will do that quickly. Okay. So lots of overhauling needs to be done here. So we need to reconnect it over there, or from over here. Well, let's try. So, cargo train station. Oh my god. And if it was a small thing, then it would be great, but of course it's not. It's some huge thing. We have to delete this rail. Yeah, and these forklifts, they're going to make additional problem, I suppose. They're not going to make things easier for us, no way. So when we talk about mechanical parts, we don't have a big warehouse for that. That should be warehoused well. Oh my! I'm thinking exactly how to set it up, because we have to... Well, let's try to set it up first, the connection. What else can we do? Maybe one here or something? And supplying all that with fuel is going to be a task on its own. Psh. Well, one of them is probably going to have to buy fuel all the time. How about... Well, how about that? And one more here, I suppose. Oh my god. This is going to be a big problem. Because this guy who transports bricks... Yep. So I have to go even further away than this. Let's break this one as well. this thing here, and this one here. Let's see again, how does this look? So if you turn it around like this, no, the road's going to be a problem, but like this, unfortunately it has, well, the road rail has to come from here, and then, yeah. So two fork connections have to be like built here, and that's it. There is no any other way. Basically, there is no any other way. Let's give it a try. So let's try with the first. Let's try with this forklift stuff that I actually thought is cool once they made it, but I'm having a second thoughts about it now. It would be so easy thing to set up, you know. I hope it works well. Oh my, kill me. Okay, somehow it works. Let's set up the house here, if anyhow possible. Oops, actually, well, okay, that shouldn't be a big problem, I suppose. How is rail going to go from here? Don't ask me. I have no idea. Haha. I thought this might be a little challenging thing to do. Well, if you could move this a little bit in, that would be even better. Let's try that. We maybe work something out here. We're maybe onto something here. Why do I want to build two of these? Well, simply because loading is going to be faster. 4 forklifts, as you see, don't work very fast. That's why. Okay, at least it's workable like that. Alright. Now can you try to squeeze you in somewhere here? If I knew, I would move that factor a little bit more on the back. But too late now to change all of that. Hey, this is doable. I hope so. probably going to be too sharp to connect it, things like that. Let's try. Yep. Both of them are too sharp to connect. That's great. Everything is made easier with these forklifts. Come on. P. If you could connect it like that, it would be awesome, but obviously we can't. Come on. Might work like this. Who knows? Who knows? We might be onto something here. But hardest part is yet to come. This. You see how idiotical is this thing here? Oh, never mind. Huh? Are we onto something here? What can this be fixed anyhow? Of course it can't. Why were we even hoping for it? But any possible configuration this can work? Maybe. Okay, so we have to break this path over here too, because it really makes mess here. What building is on the way? Come on, dude. You know what? No. Okay. I don't see what's so big problem about it, but alright, as you say. Maybe it will work now, how about that? Of course it's not going to work. But maybe this will help a little bit. Who knows? Hey, you're maybe onto something. Can you believe it? Okay. But the other part is probably going to be tougher. Maybe not. Definitely we need to remove this part because we don't really need it. I was afraid of that a little bit, to be honest. That's not going to work at all. Yeah, that's why that scares me. It's going to be like big. It's not going to be a big problem. Why didn't I break this before? I should have. But yes. This probably needs to be broken as well. Okay. And then something, we should like take our railroad somewhere here. That's totally not going to be easy thing to do. Well, thing might work for us in some way. It probably won't be so easy. But now it gets better. Is this for real? So this is going to work. Phew, good. Well, you know what? We don't have to connect the railroad there, definitely. And we don't even have to connect it here. So which is kind of a plus side, really. We don't have to bother with all of that. If we need it though, we can connect it maybe here and end of story, huh? So we can maybe even cut that crossing. Maybe just leave it. Yeah. Let's try to hunt this pixel responsible for this part of the railroad. No. Well, you know what, let's leave it. It doesn't really make any problem, whatever. However, we do want to connect that, I suppose, because we can't modify train if we don't. That's a problem. That gets to be a problematic a little bit. Can this work? Of course it can't. Maybe a bridge will work. Of course it won't. Well, the problem is the oil train cannot be modified like this. Or maybe it could in a... stupid Salaya. Stupid Salaya. Let's just like make it a little nicer. Oh no, it's going to look like that, never mind. Okay, so let's actually build this up and this and railroad and whatnot, right? Okay, railroad, please don't scare me now. Oh my. Okay, what is the problem here? Fire extinguished. Good. Who could say this will work? But it will. So, we are not over with problems yet. Will you have power after that? And how about this? Yeah, we have to extend it somewhere there, I suppose. We're going to have probably lots of power problems after this because I really don't know what goes where anymore. Well, you know what? We're going to worry about that later. Maybe it would be better to worry about it now. Huh? Let's simply worry about it later. Okay. Let's go back to all of the electricity. We're going to have a problem little here. Can you auto build this, please, please, please? Oh, you can. Good. Oh. Electricity. Where does it come from? Where does it go? I completely lost. I suppose it goes from here directly, right? Here. Yep. Okay, at least that part is done. But we had some more stuff going on here. Did we? Oh, something was connected here, definitely. It has to be. And something was connected here. Okay, but and here. And here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and this one is like incoming power, right? Yeah. So this one is incoming connection, and this one is out connection. This one here is probably out connection, yes. And this one here. So 3 out connections, 1 in connection. Well, not a big deal. We're definitely going to try to set up all of these things somewhere here. Like this, anyhow possible. Let's be honest, no other way. Yep. So one connection from here to here, too sharp. Okay. That shouldn't be a big problem. It's not, as you see. This should be working now. Yep. Incoming connection is this one here. So let's connect it over there. Like this. So we have here two good connections. There is a problem, of course, as always. Why will a road have to pass here, if it's anyhow possible to do so? But you know what might not be? Look at that. So if this thing catches on fire, but basically we don't really need a road, but if this catches on fire, then what? I still with or something. I just have to pull this road anywhere here, maybe. No way you can. From here. Well, maybe if we... Huh. I sometimes act like a retard. Wish me luck. Of course, because you have wires above you, you cannot be built. Awesome. Probably industry connections won't work well. Oh my god. Now we have another problem. It works. This one? This one doesn't. Ah. Right. I sometimes tell myself I don't think enough up ahead. So, do I? No, Salaya, you don't think enough up ahead. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Oh, not real temperature. Well, but now railroad's probably going to be a problem. Look at that. Right? See? See? Just wonderful. Hey. Oh my. This is like unbelievable. Angle is too sharp. How so? Well, if I do this and then this, it's not sharp anymore. Good. But this is a little trickier probably. Of course it won't work. Oh my. Not so easy, boy. Not so easy, boy. There was a point where this could be built. Have you seen that? And now it can't. Developers, please fix railroad building a little bit. It's daunting to build railroad. Like, I'm serious. It's I don't know. No comment. Now it can work. Look at that. But fortunately or unfortunately, we kind of fixed that issue. How do we add electricity to all the thing? Because it doesn't seem it's going to be there by default. What if we like... Huh. Oh, come on. Ah. Yeah, it gets annoying. Definitely it gets annoying. I'm not like acting or whatever. You see why is that annoying? Because now it cannot be built. But it could moments ago. Wow. I'm amazed. And I hope now we kind of sorted it all. Huh. Imagine that. Works good enough. Works well enough, good enough, whatever. Well, we can even connect this one. Kind of cool. Okay. So, contraption we had to fix now works well, I hope. Let's just make the electrical wiring. Of course, in the middle of the night when it's easier to see. Okay, so we have incoming power here. It goes there, and what do we have here? We need two. We can. Let's make two connections here. One is here, one is near, one needs here, and one is needed there. So we need three connections, three outgoing connections with the power. It seems we will have that. No, we won't. Oh my god. Do you at least have power? Tell me you have power. You do. That's great. And you have too much of it. And you don't even. What draws so much power on this side? Wow. What draws power so heavily? Come on. Does the train do? It probably does. But we have power for the train completely on the other. This train doesn't draw this power. So what does? Oh my. Nothing. That was just a glitch. Okay. Build. You build too. You guys are annoying us. Well, I don't want to talk like that. So. Can we make a switch here, please? Please? That's not really useless, but you know. That should be good. There it goes. Okay. And now let's build more wires around. So, one of you should go here. Yep. And then connect with this and connect with that. And that's good. So everything has power. And only one more here, and that's it. Well, that wasn't so hard. That's it. Ha ha ha, you wish. It's not. Maybe it is. Okay, so I suppose so. We just continue this connection here. Yep, might be. Well, at least we're going to check that everything has power. So do you guys have power? You do, unbelievable. Cool. Do you guys have power? What about you? Hey, everybody has power. It's almost, I don't believe did we actually manage to do that without so much fuss as I expected it's going to be. I didn't even make like places for 8 forklifts. It even looks a little nicer than before. Well, practice makes perfect, I suppose. Everybody have power. Amazing. And now next time when this guy arrives, he will go here through here. He will go like that. Yep. This is how will he need to go. Let's see, where is he now? Okay, he's coming back home. Good, so please go to the depot once again if it's anyhow possible. Look at the joke now when he can't go to the depot. Actually, let's try this on a run. And go there. But after this open storage, please go, please go, please go. Here, can you? Oh, okay, good. So cargo train station, load this. How about that? This might actually work. In the meanwhile, I'm going to make these guys. This one even doesn't have to buy fuel. That's great. So, don't buy fuel. Yep. And buy forklifts instead. And then forklifts. What is this? Warehouse. So you load from the warehouse, you load the machinery, you unload at the cargo train station, unload machinery, mechanic components, whatever. And that's all you have to do, guys. And you don't have storage. You don't have power. Well, you should have power. Why don't you have power? Oh, because I see. Crossing? Who mentioned the crossing? Where are you connected? Oh. Well, you guys don't have power? How comes? You should be having a power. Uh-huh. Maybe you don't, who knows? Oh. Really, man? Can this work, please? Thank you. Ah. Ooh, great. This one you have to keep buying fuel, so buy fuel, whatever. And you can buy like in 10 tons, it's okay. So yeah, auto buy. And yes, let's bring forklifts here. And they will do what? They will load in a... No, they will unload at the cargo car station, they will load at the warehouse, they will load this and unload that. Okay, cool. And this guy here, that brings fuel to everybody else here. What will he do? We will add one more station to you. Yep, right after this. You have to go here as well. Just modify how much of what you should download. So 20, 40, 60, 80. That's it. 20, 40, 60, 80 all. That's it, dude. This is what you will have to do. So, are you operating? He's probably going to stop at 340. No, he won't. He will put some more. Oh, 360. Okay. Okay. And where is other Mr. Train? There he is. I'm just wondering how will that work now. You might want to wait for these while you're loaded. Let's see. So will he load mechanics now? Mechanical parts. Let's see. They just now start doing their job, so he has to wait while he's loaded. That's a little bit stupid, but he would have to wait for a long time anyway. I just hope he'll get loaded quickly. It's not really fast, let's face it. going to be a slow process. Well, you know what? Keep exporting steel around. So, yep. Just keep taking steel from here, bringing it here. So load your steel and unload your steel. Go. They're definitely not very fast. But this guy can take lots of mechanical components. And meanwhile, let's get filled up completely. I can even get 2 of these guys maybe exporting steel. So let's just order him not to take. He takes steel and bricks, so whatever he can take. And then unloads these 3 commodities. Well, you know what? You can also maybe do the same thing. Take your steel, bring it here, economy is going to be more efficient that way. And delete all of these. So load steel here and unload steel there and bricks. Go. Okay, we'll have to wait a little bit to get filled up, I suppose. Maybe we should get a separate train only for these mechanical components. Who knows? That's not a bad idea on its own, honestly. So bricks here and mechanical components somewhere else. Not a bad idea at all, if you ask me. I'm going to think about it. No, only one of these guys should go here. Yep, definitely we should make a separate train only for exports of the mechanical components. it seems so. You go here. Uh-huh. Let's see what can we do about it. No. Phew. Of course, not really much. Building in a way? How so? Maybe it will work in some certain way. Like this. Really? How about this? Huh. Maybe that's why it doesn't want to budge. Okay, let's see what happens when this guy fills up. And leaves. Because he needs a lot of time to fill up. Exporting mechanics, it seems it wasn't even a good idea after all. That's kind of really slow process, my god. He's almost full. What's wrong, guys? Why don't you work? Hello? Okay, you can... I suppose you can go. Well, you know what, this guy doesn't even... Oh. Huh. Okay, let's try to break this. With the good luck, we can with the, let's say, good wishes, we can rebuild it again. No, we're not able to rebuild it like that. It simply cannot have two exits. That's it. But I was thinking, you know, this guy here, he might export only mechanics. He doesn't even have to go to this storage. You can actually get the new train for it. And yeah, where will each of them go? Well, we'll give him another route. Yep. Time to make more trains. Okay, I will do that in the next episode, definitely. So this guy here, he will transport his mechanical parts, and basically that's it. He's not going to transport anything else, and we're going to leave these cargo wagons on him, because he can't really go here to remove them, or maybe he can. Huh. But another train can then go here. Or we can tell them to go here and then turn back. Well, we could. But from here he can't go he could go there. That's cool. Okay, let's not risk it. Let's just leave this guy with his carts and everything. Not a big deal. Not worthwhile. Can we actually tell him to go back to the depot? But how will later he return? Oh, we can do that. Right, let's try. No, he can't. Okay, that's great. All right. Uh-huh. Okay, let's order him now to go back here. Will you come back, please? There it goes, coming back. Yeah. Okay, so let's load all of these things here. What's wrong with that? Please? Huh, never mind. Let's buy this guy more common carts for things he can pick up in the warehouse. Yeah, just like that. So let's give him more of this. And order him only to work with mechanical parts. That's it. And we're going to make one more railroad for guy to export steel and bricks. Seems like a good deal. Yeah. Because this is very slow to load. So you're not going to go here actually at all. You're going to go here, load mechanical parts, and then you're going to go here, unload mechanical parts, and that's it. And don't even wait to be fully loaded, I suppose. Okay, well, unload everything you have. Go. You can start. Unreachable for current position. No talk. Really? But what about... switch to this station and then go here. Really? It should be reachable, dude. Go there. Okay. Can we start moving? Huh. Okay, well then go here. How about that? Start going there. Okay, we'll have to change his routes on the go. So he will only export things from here, that's it, that's what he will do. Can we move this thing down? Okay, well never mind, he goes and load here and then load here, and that's it. Doesn't really matter which one is first, which one is the last. Can he go to the cargo station when he gets back? Yes, he can. Good. So does he leave? He left. Where is it? Well, you know what? You don't have to load 100%. You can load 70%. And you should wait where you're fully loaded. Even maybe. Okay. Lots of building for nothing. But never mind, that's a third line of export, and he will go to this second line, right? Yes. And we're going to build one more line. Here, let's try to build something here, so maybe along the bridge. But the fastest one, of course. There he goes. Okay. Third line, and we're going to trade like crazy. How cool is that? So 3 train lines for big deal trade. We have to sell stuff to survive. That's just how it goes. Are we going to have money for all this thing? Yikes. I'm not sure. Let's see. Maybe you're going to need a loan. Hey, cool. But we kind of lost a lot of money. And we're losing money fast as well. Because this guy doesn't have power. Or he does. It says he does. So let's see, where can he go? He should go here. So we should just connect him. Huh. This is not as easy as I thought. We should connect him here. Oh, we should actually separate these two. Let's do that. So this is going to continue like that, like it was before. And new line is going to be here. Definitely, that's it. Yep. Huh. Well, that's pretty smooth. Of course, this part isn't going to be pretty smooth. Really, man? Works just like a clockwork. Great. Huh. Who could say that? So he will go back here, he will go here and there. He will go here. Can we just to connect this a little bit better? From here to here. Like that, yes. Okay, great. And one more train for export it is. Maybe these guys shouldn't export so much steel. Okay, so one more electric locomotive, please. Should we buy this one or this one? Let's buy something new. Also, that is fast. This one is not really fast, and we actually... I think we do have that... No, which one do we have? Which one is this? Where are you? This is DR Class E251. Okay. So we have this one. Okay. This one we have. This one is 100, 120, 160, 60, 75, 80. But honestly, if you ask me, I don't see what choice do we have. This one is the fastest one after this or this, but this one is like 120 only. Not really good idea. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's get something with you. Let's get another blue one, I suppose. Another red one. Maybe a little better idea. More powerful engine. Let's get that. And let's get him a job. Okay, so this is going to be great. This is going to be good. Lots of people are trading. Alright, so you, dear, you are going to pick things up here. You're going to load like steel and bricks. You're going to load, you know, anything that's available here to load. Boards probably will be available soon. Okay, and then you are going to unload these things over there. That's why we built so many lines of trains. You see? So next stop is this here. Unload this or this or this of basically anything. So you can even start going right now. Great. Great, so we have 3 trains trading. I thought this with mechanical parts would be better, but it didn't turn out to be so good. But what can we do? These also never cross paths, so they shouldn't be a problem for one another. They shouldn't be a problem for one another. So have we loaded yet? He's going to get fully loaded. That's good. Okay, he's going to fork in lots of cash. How about you? This one too. So 3 train traders. Turned out to be a pretty awesome idea. And this one is using 3rd lane just as he should. That's great. And what about this one here? Did he start returning? Does he use a middle lane? He does. Great. He doesn't have to wait. Let's see what happens. If he doesn't wait, so 3 lanes of trade. Awesome. Let's see what he will do if he doesn't wait. That's the thing. New vehicle, new card. We're going to see what does this one can take. Maybe we could have bought this one, but I didn't know this is going to come out. So if you don't wait until you're completely full, what are you going to do? He's not going to wait at all. So you have to wait until you're full. At least to 69%. Go back to the station. doing? Oh my god. Go back to the station. And wait until you're loaded. Let's see, will he wait? Okay, there it is. He's waiting. He's getting loaded, okay. What are people doing? Nobody escaped, about 1,000 people died. Something is on fire again. Where is that? What is on fire? Fire station is right there. Okay, so that shouldn't be a problem. But unemployed people are getting to 100 number. Their number is decreasing. Alright, I guess most people are still fine. Number of people steadily increasing again. That's good. People complaining about anything? 7 people can't play sports, really? People can go to hospital. What's wrong with these people that can go to hospital? These are fully working. This hospital thing is really a problem. Thank you. Maybe I should... I honestly don't know what to do with these guys. What's happening here? Fire extinguished. Okay, well let's see what does the train do. I dedicated so much time to this trade and train, but that's kind of important part of the game. We are spending money and we need to get new money by trade and whatnot, so let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, so they got a little bit more organized. There is our train iron guy. Lots more people are working now, as you see. Yep, because we get more residents, we have more workers. Look at this. So we have here like 6,000 workers. We will definitely have to expand cities soon, but we're going to have money for it. That's good. Yes, we are going to have enough money for it. That's great. What happened here in the research department? Is still anybody researching? Okay, well, we could, let's say, add a little bit more to the research. Students are waiting and waiting. They're going to keep waiting like forever or what? Why did you leave so fast? No goods for you? What's the problem with the production? I didn't see that. He doesn't have power again. Oh my god, am I stupid or something? Oof. Do you have power now? Yes, he does. Oh my. Oh, actually this place is full of workers. They're working fast. Wow. Oh, we're going to need new workplaces soon as well. Yep, we are going to need that soon. There are still, let's say, not a lot of unemployed people, but it's probably going to change in a very near future. Okay, let's see when does this guy leave? I'm only interested in that. To see when does he leave. Will he get like loaded in some normal way, or do I have to like intervene every time he gets to the station? That is what I'm interested in. We have lots of these mechanical components. Well, that's good. We're going to build cars, so we're going to need these things anyway. And this train is loading slowly. Slowly, it's not fast at all. More and more people are dying. Well, you know what, guys, what can I do about it? I mean, I'm sorry for the hospitals or the way they're built, but I will put some more hospital maybe somewhere here. That's maybe not a bad idea, actually. To set up a more. Maybe I could set up a hospital. Nobody's even working here, so. What about here? I think we should have set up hospital here, definitely. So let's try to break these things here. Let's see what happens if we set up one more hospital here. So let's see how will that work. Because of lots of people are complaining about these hospitals. So let's see what can we do first about the road. Can we, let's say, pull roads over here? Oh, if we could. Actually, we could. What's wrong with me? Ah, come on. Yeah, sure. Okay. Alright, there it goes. So let's try to pull one road here and one more hospital here. I hope that it will like help to people not to die so much. This might actually work. Can you believe it? Okay, well, lots of things needs to be, let's say, changed and then overhauled, but if it works, hey, that's great. Look, mommy, I can build a hospital here. That's great, honey bunny. Let's build one there. So another hospital. Like we have 4 hospitals. Well, we have 16,000 people, and in the beginning we have 3,000 people in one hospital. So I guess that's kind of fair enough. And let's return these things as much as possible. Ish. That could have been done a little better. How about that? Let's count that 1 pixel. There he goes. Much better. awesome is that? There he goes, much more accessible. And we can even return those kindergarten things. Let's do that. Can't really return them. Well, not the same way they were. Okay. That's a something. Okay, well, that's good enough. Come on, hospital. There he goes. Finally can walk to the hospital. Wow. Let's see what cars should we get to. We bought these blue things there, and we bought the original Skodas here and there. Okay, and the Ford Hospital, they should get what? So we bought these from Poland, and these from Czechoslovakia, and then we have these from Poland, and this from Latvia, Soviet Union. Well, let's buy another Poland ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's it. We have 2 Polands, 2 Czechoslovakias. And lots of people coming to work. And lots of people not can walk to the hospital. I hope so. And they can play sports, and lots of people can walk to the hospital, I think so. So I hope less of them are going to die now. Oh, population is really at its maximum. We should clear that out very soon. And we will. Let's see what is our magic train doing and finish the episode after it. Oh, he has a job to do. He's not hurrying anywhere with loading. Later we're going to have to clear out buildings. Definitely, they're full with people. Yep, so when we build a town, we're not going to import people. We're going to use these ones here. There's still not enough workforce. What the heck with these things? How much workforce do we need to have for these few factories we've got? Oh, I'm just wondering. Steel is coming in. Look at that. It's getting kind of cramped up. And look at this, only 1 year of the game, 1.5 years. Imagine play the game for 10 years, in-game years. Oh, he left. So he filled up to the 70% and left. Maybe he could go 80, 26 to 50 tons, yes, he could go 80. Okay, where are you? There he goes, he wants to sell all those stuff. Well, he's going to rake in lots of money, that's good. But the good thing is he left by default. He didn't wait there until I have to press something or intervene, whatever, which is good. Okay, so this episode was so long we could actually make 2 smaller episodes out of that, but I was like, when I'm in the flow of doing one thing until finishing it, I don't like to stop. So I think this was an awesome episode, really. Maybe somebody would find it boring, but somebody who really likes the game, like I do, will probably appreciate all those experimenting, researching, seeing those little things, how they work, how they don't work, and whatnot. So I think this was a really, really nice episode. It was really cool. So let's see, this is full. Not many people are exporting all of these bricks. Is somebody exporting steel? They should be. Yes, they should, because there's some steel here. Okay, well, somebody should work maybe more with bricks, I think. This is like full with bricks. These guys definitely don't have a lot of steel, so... What do you mean you don't have iron? Really? Iron is coming, right? Why only 23 tons? What's happening there? Why did you bring so little iron, dude? Is something wrong with you? Let's see what's up with you now. Okay, so you're bringing full to 120 tons of iron. They will take all of it. There it goes. And they're using it pretty quickly, like they need 2 minutes to use all of it. That's why they're running out of it so quickly. I didn't know. Well, they can't accommodate more than 150 tons. I hope this guy can bring them more iron before they... Can you? Huh, barely. Barely he can meet the demand, look at that. Wow. These guys are fast. These guys are not. So, go back to the bricks, I suppose. So, load bricks here, unload bricks here. That's it. Go. Get to work. Alright. Can you meet the demand? Barely, but yeah. Why does he... Well, I don't know, try to buy some if you run out. Okay, they started to get pretty efficient. Why? Well, because... Oh, look how many babies are we getting. That's good. People are getting healthier. That's great, that's great. So we're going to need to expand our city like immediately. Because workplaces we have are almost full. So we are going to need to make new workplaces. What's wrong with electricity? Huh. And why is this part of the city without power? Probably because trains are coming and leaving, that's the thing. Yep. Okay, so where do you deliver your power? Deliver to trains? Kind of. Well, you know what? Maybe we can split that load directly from here. Where can we split the load? From here. Yep, it seems so. Let's split the load. Let's split that load like this. We already have incoming load from where? From there. Okay. So, could I just do it like this? So you can get your electricity from here or here, or to get to these places likely. Anyhow possible. Might be here. Ah, cool. So let's still you have a huge load. Really, man? Well, what's causing that huge load? I don't get it anymore. We made a problem here. This goes directly there, and this you go here and then here. Well, what's causing so big load for you, friend? I don't see lots of things. Huh? I shouldn't be under so big load. Oh. Uh-huh. And this guy will like only have that much overload. Okay, what about you? Oh, I don't know what's drawing so much power. Should be working well now. It's within the normal, came back to normal a little bit. Okay, so do you have power? Number of people is rapidly increasing. And we are getting some more unemployed people. How many doctors we have? How many students and how many everyone? Damn. This is getting pretty crammed up. He's returning back. Okay, you know what? This is a freaky long episode, and let's end this episode. So, guys, everybody, thank you for watching this. See you next time. Have a lovely evening, a lovely day, and bye bye. See you in the next episode. Like and subscribe if you like the video, and